English Club. Yesterday we spoke about present tense. We learned some of the tense constructions using various kinds of formulas, various type of sentence pattern we learned yesterday. Also, I insisted on finding of action verb, because action verb is a key factor to prepare tense constructions, to use your sentences in various type of constructions. That's why I focused on action verbs. I hope so. The uh, practical activity yesterday I had mentioned, and already you have applied at your home. You must have applied even outside also. By far, today's topic is past tense. Last day, the four subtypes of present tense we have learned: simple, progressive, perfect, and perfect progressive. So same types will be used in past tense now. What is past tense? Past tense tells about the past event. Past tense explores the different type of stories, narrations. The past tense gives you the idea about the action finishes in past period. The action finishes in past duration. So this is what past tense is all about. In the series of past tense, the first one is simple past tense. Second one is progressive past tense. Third one is perfect past tense. And the fourth one is perfect progressive past tense. So let's focus on simple past tense. Simple past tense tells you about the action finishes in the past time. In simple past tense, one can mention the recent past duration. For example, I visited Taj Mahal last week. I went to my grandma's home yesterday. I sang melodious song on the stage last month. So the recent past duration one can mention in past tense. But let's a quick look at the structure of past tense, simple past tense so far. The structure of simple past tense is this one: subject plus V2 form. What is V2 form? V2 form is known as past tense form of the main verb. For example, the base form, if I mention any base form, for example, buy, B-U-Y, buy, bought, bought. So the second form of the main verb is called as past tense. Sing, sang, sung. So sang is a past tense form. Come, came, come. Came is a second form. Came is a past tense form. Came, come, came, come. Bring, brought, brought. Go, went, gone. Gone is past participle, but went is past tense form. So this is the structure: subject plus past tense form, and the remaining part is object or complement of the verb, complement of subject. What is complement? Complement gives the complete sense of the verb. Complement gives the sense of subject. It gives a clear-cut meaning of the sentence. It helps to complete the sense of the sentence. So subject plus past tense form, be2 form plus object, and with the help of this formula I have framed one sentence. Raj. Raj is the subject. Raj is the subject of the sentence. One more thing, if you remember, I have mentioned about subject. Subject is, what's the function of subject? Subject is doer of action. Subject is doer of action. So Raj is a doer of action. It is subject also. Raj shot the good pics. Pics means photographs. Raj shoot the good pics. So shoot is a main verb, but here what I use here, the past tense form. So one must do the correction over here. Shoot, shot. Shot is a past tense form. Raj shot the good pics. Similarly, one can say Raj wrote very nice essay. Wrote, written. So what is the use of simple past tense? Simple past tense can be used in the news forms, giving the details of the news. Simple past tense is must. If you are narrating the story must be narrated in past tense, simple past tense. Then as I said earlier, the time finishes in the past duration. So this is the use of simple past tense. Mind you, the verb form, past tense form should be there in simple past tense. Secondly, progressive tense, past progressive tense. In past progressive tense, again the action is going on, the action goes on. Like in present progressive also, action goes on, but action goes on in present tense. That's what we learned yesterday. Today it's past tense, so the action goes on. The action would be going on in past time. That's why this is the structure. First of all, we'll see subject plus was were. Yesterday there was and is are, but was were belong to be forms. Yeah, let me remind you. Subject plus was were plus verb plus ing. I mentioned yesterday for the progressive tense there has to be verb plus ing compulsory. That shows continuous action. That shows the action is going on continuously. Here, as far as past tense is concerned, the action is going on. Action would be going on in past duration. So, according to this formula, we have this sentence here. Alok was shooting. Alok was shooting in the garden. Alok was shooting the film. Alok was shooting in the TV serial, right? Shoot, shot, shot and shooting. Verb plus ing is the fourth form. Present participle, that is verb plus ing, and that has to be used in the progressive tense. Action goes on in the past tense. Yeah. Thirdly, perfect tense. In perfect tense, we have another formula, subject plus had. Yeah, last day has, have. Now it's past tense, had. That has to be used in past perfect tense. Subject plus had plus V3 form, past participle form. For every perfect action, for every perfect tense, past participle form of the verb is used. For perfect action, yesterday present perfect tense, if you remember, in present perfect tense also we had used, we had used past participle form of the verb, and here also in past perfect tense there has to be past participle, that is V3 form, plus as usual the sentence ends with object. So what's the sentence? Saket had shot. Saket is a subject, had is a helping verb, and the sentence ends with the third form of the main verb, shoot, shot, shot. So shot is a past participle form of the main verb. Saket had shot in the garden. Saket had shot the film. Saket had met me last year. Meet, met, met. I had met with Amitabh Bachchan, the superstar Amitabh Bachchan, few years ago. Thus, time can be mentioned. The past action. Sometimes the past action of the unreal thing. Sometimes the past action of the action, another action takes place. Before that action, whatever the event takes place, that has to be used in past perfect tense. Subject plus had plus V3 form plus subject plus had plus V3 form plus object of the verb. The fourth tense is perfect progressive past tense. In perfect progressive past tense, let's study the structure of the sentence. Here is the structure. Subject plus had been plus verb plus ing. Subject, doer of the action, plus had, plus been, plus verb plus ing. Again, the progressive tense. In progressive tense, as I mentioned earlier, the action is continuous. The action takes place now in past tense, now in past time. And the another specialty of this tense is that we can mention the action is going on how long. The action takes place how long to a certain point of past time, certain point of past period. So this is the formula. You can go through it, and here is the sentence. Meena had been shooting. Meena had been shooting. You can mention the duration. Meena had been shooting for a year. Yeah, being the producer of the film. Meena had been shooting for a year. This is past perfect progressive tense. Sachin had been playing for many years. Sachin had been playing for India for many years. We had been planting. We had been planting for 2 weeks. We had been planting for 2 weeks. Doctors had been looking after the patient for a week. So these are the few various examples of past perfect progressive tense. So these are the 4 subtypes we have seen of past tense. Again, I insist to learn action verb. Collect action verb. The solution, the remedy I had told you yesterday. Also focus on the doer of the action, doer of action. Focus on using the different structures of sentences. As I mentioned yesterday, making the homework. In homework, I had mentioned 10 series of present tense. So I repeat the same homework. Now it belongs to past tense. 10 series. In each series, how many sentences? 4 sentences in each series. So there will be 10 series and 4 sentences in each series. That will reveal that will disclose these four types: simple, progressive, perfect and perfect progressive past tense. So by far the past tense I have explained you today. In past tense, as I mentioned earlier, past tense can be utilized for narrating the story. Past tense can be used for narrating the story as well as presenting your news report. In the news item, in the news report, you can give the detail of the news with the help of past tense. So tomorrow I will be explaining you future tense. In future tense, what type of structures are there? In future tense, what type of tenses are there, subtypes are there, that I am going to deliver. I am going to explain about future tense. Let me remind you one thing, that all these tense constructions, they can be utilized in framing different type of actions, framing different type of sentence, in story writing, paragraph writing, maybe in your reading skill also. These tenses can be observed, and most importantly, the tenses can be utilized very well in the speaking skill, in the English speaking skill, the spoken English. Your spoken English can become perfect with the help of tense construction. That's why I insist you again and again, learn and practice tenses regularly and complete your homework regularly. Read the newspapers, read the different type of text, so that your English language will become lucid and perfect. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Have a nice time.